if you're new to the page, you're going to want to subscribe right now. We talk about a lot of hot stock, but we give you principles that help you to become a better investor overall, right? So in this video, I want to cover three things. I'm going to give you some of the best stock advice that I have. This is better than giving you a hot stock. I'm going to give you a hot stock. And then we're going to talk about another brother that's doing the same thing that I'm doing. He's been doing it on YouTube longer than I have, and that's Sain. All of that and more right after the intro. So let me start out by talking about the hot stock, and then I'm going to go into some other things. The hot stock, again, is CIIC. CIIC, it's exploding, right? And I'm going to tell you guys there's plenty of up room in this stock. It is, and it is plenty of growth. I really like this company. It's a hold long for me, meaning I could literally hold it until the end of next year, which is not long, that's short long. And I know I'm going to make money off of it, but it's going right now, even for a swing play, right? And I could tell you guys that the reason why it's running up today, this is what I think, okay, is the number one news. It's a great company, a lot of good things going on. But because of the threat of the delist, so yeah, the delisting they did pass the bill to delist these Chinese companies, right? So the bill passed, and all it is an act to get the Chinese companies, we've covered that, to agree to our standards, pretty much, right? But you know, they have 3 years to comply. It's going to work out. It always does. We sell products to them and goods to them, and they sell to us, right? It's going to work out. It always does. I'm just being honest with you guys. But so because of the scare, especially to the new investors, and they really don't know what the delisting means, they're dumping a lot of their Chinese stock, which is NIO and XPeng, right? And so they're dumping the stock. And so what's happening is they're looking for other EVs, and CIIC is, of course, from the UK. And therefore, you got an explosion in CIIC, and it's still running up. I'm going to check it here in a minute live. And this is after market, right? So there's your hot stock, but I'm going to give you something that's way more valuable and it's going to make you way more money than just having a hot stock of the day. Way more, right? But before I get to that, I want to congratulate my brother, Sain. When I say my brother, all of you brothers are my brothers, and all you sisters are my sisters, all right? I had lunch with my dad today, who's a pastor in Chicago. And he instilled some principles into me and my entire family, which is 6 brothers and 2 sisters. Yep, Papa was busy. Mama and Papa was busy. All right. Yep, same mother, same father. So, but what I would tell you is, he said this, and I've lived my entire life like this. Celebrate the victories and successes of others, because it just lets you know that you could get there. Right? I get excited when I hear someone else became a millionaire. It makes me feel like I can become a millionaire, right? When you live your life the other way, you know, and you're always jealous of other people, you know, I don't like to be around people like that. And so my dad being a pastor, I was telling him about Sain. I was at lunch and I saw that the brother hit 100,000 subscribers. So I did a post a while back and I celebrated other YouTubers that do what I do, right? And I mentioned Stockmo, and I mentioned, you know, J Mac and some of those guys. And at the end, I mentioned Sain. And man, I'm telling you, I'd never had so many comments, good comments, but they were like, bro, you sleep. You didn't mention Sain. I actually did, but it was at the end of the video. And so I went and looked at his page and I saw that he was soon going to hit 100,000. So what I figured is I'd wait for him to hit the 100,000, which didn't take long, as you could see. And I just wanted to congratulate him. I don't know him, never talked to him, never emailed. Me and Stockmore, we emailing. Got something coming up in January for you guys. But I just wanted to congratulate him. That is number one, rule number one on some of the best advice I can give you in the market, right? And you should tell others, right? I am not afraid to tell you guys to go to Chris Sain's page. I'm going to provide a link below and subscribe. You should treat YouTube like it's TV. Here's another good thing. Never get all your information from one source, right? So I don't just go to YouTube and study what other people are doing, saying about a stock. I go and study a stock. Then I edit my videos and then I post it. I try to have high quality for you guys. Then I look at what other guys have to say because I want my information to be unbiased. But as I begin to look into my analytics and YouTube, there's 2 pages. All of my YouTube's analytics are telling me there's 2 pages that all of you guys are looking at. Chris Sain and Stockmo. Stockmo and Chris Sain. So we are all kind of doing this. You guys are looking at the same people, and it's the 3 of us. And so since I've made that video, I started to look at Chris Sain, and let me tell you something. My hat's off to that brother. I guess he started this in January, and he's showing you a portfolio that he's growing to 100,000, right? Literally $100,000, right? Man, that's off the chain. I'm not sure where he started at. He could have started at 10,000 or 1,000 even, but he's grown it. He's going to soon hit 100,000. And so my hat's off to that guy. I want you guys to go and tell him Larry sent you, right? And let's begin to celebrate and help one another. Remember, this is not a fish tank. It's an ocean. There's enough for everybody to eat. Okay. So I'm going to tell you about another principle that's going to help you more than just a hot stock. Remember this, when you purchase a stock of a company, you are betting on the CEO being smarter than you on running the company. That's what you're buying. You're saying to the CEO, here's $1, make it 3. Here's $1, make it 5. And some of the stock, you're saying, here's $1, turn it into $10. And you're betting on the CEO, right? That's why you guys need to study. Go to when you go and you investigate these stocks, you need to see who the CEO is, what his background, his or her background is. Are they good for this? I have ARK Investment, right? ARKQ. I have ARK. I think I said that right. But it's not the company I'm buying. I'm buying Kathy Woods, right? When you get Berkshire Hathaway, rather, you're buying the Oracle. Okay? You're buying Warren Buffett. That's who you're buying when you buy these companies. So I just want to tell you some of the solid things that you want to do that's going to make you money in the market. Another thing that's going to make you money in the market, don't be afraid to buy the dips, buy the reds. I could tell you right now, last night, I sold some stock after the market closed. I'm on Chicago time, right? I sold some stock at 6 o'clock last night. Yeah, and you say, wait a minute. Stock market closes at 3. No, you could buy after market and before market. But I'm going to tell you guys, I'm never going to tell you how to do that for you newbies. Some of you guys, you do it. But you newbies, I'm never going to tell you how to do that. It's too risky. I try not to. I'm never going to tell you something that I think is you're going to lose money in. So I'm never going to tell you how to do that for those of you that don't know how to do it or can't do it, right? But what I'm going to tell you what I did. So I bought some more. I bought some XPong and I saw what was going on with the delisting. I've only had it. I bought it this week, right? I bought one of the dips. And I said, man, this is not looking good. And I'm thinking about what other people are going to do. So I have a book upstairs and it talks about trends, right? So I try to look for trends that have not happened yet because that's how I make money. If you know what a trend is going to be early, you can make money. If you knew 14 months ago that EVs were going to be really hot, you would have bought some Tesla. You see what I mean? And you would have been, your money would have been just exploded based on the price you could have bought Tesla at 14 months ago. Take a look. So you want to invest in the future. That's how you make the big pops, right? You got to know what stock are long and what stock are short, right? I'm gonna coin a phrase here that I want you to always remember. Long stock equals long money. If you invest in a stock that is a good company that's going to grow over time, long money equals long stock. And you hold it long, somebody bought Apple when it first IPO'd, right? Look at where Apple IPO'd and look at where it is now. I know people that bought Apple the year it IPO'd. Some of the guys comment. They're sitting really, really good because they're patient. So I want to tell you, buy these dips. So I sold XPong last night. And yes, I did because I didn't have XPong long. I have some Neo. So I limited my exposure, right? And it wasn't that I thought it was going to be delisted. So some of you guys are saying, well, then why did you sell it? I sold it based on what you guys were going to do. I based on it on what the public is going to do. I know there was going to be some panic selling and I know people are going to be freaking out, right? So I sold my XPong stock and I rolled it over into CIIC. And I made out good on CIIC. And right now, I'm going to look at CIIC and I'm making this at 6.30 and it went up $1.89 today. And after market, it's up another $3.08. CIIC. I bought it at 17 cents. So I'm winning. I'm making money based on what I think people are going to do. And that's the knowledge you get when you look into the future. When you try to find out what trends are going to be. And there's a psychology that comes along with investing. And so sometimes you have to look at all of the time. You have to really look at investing like playing chess because that's what it is. You're trying to figure out what your opponent is going to do. Sometimes the opponent is panic selling. Sometimes the opponent is buy the news, sell the rumor. Sometimes the opponent is what the company is going to do. And so that's why you have to really get more than one person's idea on a stock or an industry. So that's why it's good to look at me, look at Chris Sain, look at Stockmo and other people. There are other people out there, but those are the three that my analytics are showing me that are where I am, right? And so I'm going to tell you guys that, right? That is what I really think is going on, and that's going to make you a lot of money. Study these trends. I got another hot stock for you. I took a picture of it. I watch a lot of CNBC, which is the business channel for those of you that don't know, right? And I saw that they gave another price prediction for, here it is right here. Goldman Sachs gave Tesla a street high of $780, right? They're predicting that Tesla is going to hit $780. Right now, Tesla is $593. And I could tell you this about most of these estimates. They're generally low, right? They're very conservative. You're welcome. I will tell you that Tesla's a long-term stock. They got new vehicles coming out. They got the million-mile battery. They got solar panels. They got roofing. They got HVACs coming. There's so much to come with Tesla. It's not just a car company, right? And you're saying he's jumping all over the place. No, I want to give you some hot stock, but I want to condition your mind to where when we have those red days like we had yesterday and the day before, you see it as a buying opportunity. You don't just buy anything. I'm trying to teach you guys how to move, right? You know, the old song, when you move, I move. We move. You know, I forgot how it went. But you guys know, you old heads know what I'm talking about. But I want to tell you guys that buy the dips, buy the red, okay? Remember, go to Chris Sain. He hit 100,000. Let's celebrate this brother. And then let's share this information with our loved ones, okay? I want you to share my page, share Chris Sain's page, share Stock Mode's page. The reason why I'm excited for him is because I saw that he started, and he mentioned that he started in January and he hit 100,000. So by March, let's help him get to 200,000, okay? Help me to get to 1,000. You know, I never thought I'd be speaking to this many people this soon. Yeah, I started investing before Chris Sain has, but he's been doing this longer than I have as far as helping you guys out, you know? And so let's go over there. Let's celebrate him. Tell him congratulations. Subscribe. I'm going to leave a link below. And just remember these principles. Buying the red. Don't be afraid to buy the dips, because I'm green today because I bought red yesterday. All right. Understand what I'm saying? And so I want you guys to make some good money. Remember, I just told you about Tesla. Go research it. There's money to be made, but buy it and hold it long. Because if there's a day where it loses $5 or $10, don't freak out. You're going to make money by holding that stock long. And that's the last thing I want to talk about. You have stock that are long, you buy it, you let it alone, and you let it make you money. 5, 7 years, some of them, 10 years, some of them, 3 years. And you just, there's going to be volatility. There's going to be parabolic moves. Remember, I told you, parabolic is like stair step. It goes down, but it goes up. It goes down, but it goes up. But it keeps going up higher than the previous time. That's a parabolic move. Those are cool. You let it ride. I'll sit back and watch my money grow for years like that. So know what stock are long stock, know what stock are short stock, right? And so that's how you move, right? And when there's red the next time, instead of you doing any panic selling, do some dip buying, all right? Hey, I love you guys as always. Live, love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you on the next one.